Okay, here we are in an exclusive neighborhood. And we're actually to the east of Bangkok, Thailand. And this is a very affluent neighborhood, and the security here, we had to go through 2 levels of great big steel gates. They very carefully check our driver's license and record the license plate number of our car. And very tight security here. So here are these people. They Okay, here we are at the Nan Tawan housing development here on the far eastern section of Bangkok, Thailand. And this is probably about 20 or 30 miles from the heart of the city. And this is what a $1 million home looks like. Now this is actually the model. And all of the homes, the grounds are already carefully prepared with all types of plants. They have a group of people that are maintaining the grounds of the houses. The front door is very solid and very heavy. And as we look over it, definitely have 10-foot ceilings. And as we tour the house, and again, this is the model, that's why it's furnished. And we see, I guess we're calling it the study, but you'll notice that it includes a full bathroom with a nice walk-in shower, with a nice bench to sit at. Notice the height of the ceiling and the marble floor and wall for the bathroom. Now, this house is made primarily out of concrete and steel reinforced concrete. So as I walk around on the floor, it's actually no noise. It's very, very solid. Here this kind of has a European style ceiling design and chandelier. Very nice. Here, let's go here, and this, I guess we're going to call this the dining area. And here we're moving into the kitchen. Now we do see a style of conventional oven, which is kind of rare in Thailand. A lot of people don't use the oven, but has a nice stove, a toaster, very nice refrigerator. Here we see our pantry. Here we go. This is what we would call possibly the family room. One thing that's very interesting is that I have a full-length, full-width mirror here on the front wall. And it gives the illusion that the room is actually twice as big as it is. See, here we see the television and the back wall. But then as I come around, as you're watching this video, you have trouble determining that that's a mirror. That looks like the room is just extending. But no, that's a mirror. That's the wall. But sure enough, double the size of a room with just simply a high quality mirror there on one wall. Now, I'm not sure of the effect that's going to have when you're watching television. Here I'm watching a television program, and there's the mirror image behind me. So here we see the television, but I guess the mirror image of the television behind me, I can't see it. So it's not a problem. And obviously, if I come in the room, I could actually watch television in the other direction. It's just a mirror image. How long would it take me to figure out that that is a mirror image of the television? How long will it take to figure out that that actually is a mirror image of the television and not the actual television? All right, this is what $1 million home looks like in Bangkok, Thailand. Now we're not downtown. We are on the far eastern side of the city, because a house this size in downtown Bangkok would be more like 100 million US dollars. But this is only 1 million, but you've got about 20 miles to drive to get to Bangkok, maybe even a little more. But this is the model home, very pretty. Note the ceiling. Those are 8-foot ceilings. Very nicely laid out, very nicely decorated. You'll notice the ductless split air conditioning. That is the favorite air conditioning system here in Thailand. No need for heat, that's just an air conditioner, but we can have a ductless split unit in any room we need. And note, we're looking at the lofted ceiling and the chandeliers. And that must be at least, I want to say a 20-foot ceiling, maybe more. And we're coming over to another, I say 8-foot ceiling, maybe I'm wrong, maybe that's a 10-foot ceiling. But that's quite an elaborate chandelier. And there you see one of the ceiling type ductless split AC. Here we're looking at a model home here at a new housing development here at the east of Bangkok. And here we see a very nice kind of the hidden lights there in the ceiling. And that ceiling must be at least probably 10, 12 feet off the floor. And this is a ductless split air conditioning unit. What happens is the return is in the center, and the actual discharge is around the perimeter, and you actually see those louvers swinging. That directs the air. It's made by Dakin. Very popular here in Thailand. It's controlled with a remote control. Compressor's outside. It's just an air conditioner. No heat. Don't need heat here. Very beautiful. What we're looking at right here in the corner, this I believe is a actual air vent. And what that's doing is that since I'm using ductless split air conditioning units, I really don't have any fresh air going in and out. So what I can do, and I can control air going in and out of the house. I don't want a lot. But here's something interesting. This is actually an air vent. That's right. On the door, what we're looking at This is an air vent. And it allows the air to escape the room or enter the room. Here I can kind of control whether the louvers are closed or open. Just an air vent. Have a nice feature. And this door, this is a good sized door. So standing up to the door, I'd say the door is 7 feet. And it is heavy. It is very solid door. The clubhouse swimming pool. Now this is kind of an interesting swimming pool. I do not have a diving board. No diving board. It's very large. It's not super deep. You have a nice set of stairs going down into it. And here we have an interesting section right here. I don't know how you're going to keep the kids out of the natural section in the back. That might be difficult. Now here we have the edge of the swimming pool, and this is rather interesting. So this is actually the swimming pool, and as you can see, this is its skimmer. So it has a very large skimmer. Actually covers one full border of the rectangular swimming pool. So we come off into the gravel bed. We can see the drain. And then, of course, we move out here. And this is a natural pond. And there we have aerators. Now, construction's going on, so the water is a little murky. And keep in mind, this is Thailand. And at least according to the GPS on my phone, our elevation is 10 feet. 10 feet above sea level. See, we are 10 feet above sea level, and as far as you can see off in the horizon, the land is perfectly flat. So during the monsoon, if you want to move water, you've got to pump it. So that is a problem here. We're at the end of the monsoon season now, but normally during that period between probably towards the end of May and the end of October, we're having a rainstorm just about every single day. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And here's the clubhouse. Okay, here we're continuing our examination of the swimming pool. Here's the skimmer on one side of the pool. Now water is not actually coming over this section right here. Now if you were to leave the pool and enter the pool from here, I guess if you came up out of the pool, any water would of course go through the gravel bed. But actually the stairs to leave and enter the pool are there in the far corner. I'm not saying you couldn't right here. Now, of course, I did step on this, and there's water right there. And I guess it is flowing, so there is. That's right. This is acting as a skimmer right here. There's an example. In fact, actually, that's skimmer debris. So, yes, this is part of the skimmer also. So I actually have a skimmer on two sides of the pool. Two sides of the pool. Very interesting pool. A couple of things I worry about is the sharp corners. That might not be too good. But certainly a very interesting, beautiful, beautiful pool.